Okay, so let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. I hope you can hear me well because I've noticed that my mic is not that great. I don't know why. Maybe it needs charging. We'll see. Anyways, you are being asked to carry on with whatever you've been doing, whatever you started working on, to master the skill set, to focus. And it's twice in this reading. This Eight of Pentacles is it's a very very strong energy here, and you're being very 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 much called to keep on doing whatever you're doing, to put enjoyment into repeatable steps. And it's like work at the base. It's like work, do, keep on going, keep on caring, keep on this consistent, persistent steps. Focus on that. And then we have this King of Swords on one side. So you are being called to, okay, discern. I know the truth. I'm stable. I am following through. But here is like, gives me the vibe of like a divine counterpart. Like you're looking towards him, he's looking away. But um, either way, this energy of someone who's leveled in their head, who's stable, um, who's willing to um, communicate clearly with you. It's like it's like a support energy, like somebody with wisdom, and it also has a second meaning for you, like a second level, because I'm very drawn to this owl here. Tap into your wisdom. It's also that divine masculine energy that is inside of you if you're a feminine, if you're masculine, either way. So you're being called to really focus on taking an action inside of some kind of a project, business idea. I don't know, you're maybe creating content, maybe you're spiritual, or there's something in your life, that passion project that we've been talking about for a while now, that you've started taking steps, and you're being very much called to tap into your wisdom, to work on it consistently, to move on. And you know the truth. Then we have like the feelings wise. There is some kind of a delay. Somebody is kind of not neglecting, but kind of holding back communication about how joyous, how fulfilling this partnership is. And also, if you look at them, they kind of like look towards each other, but they kind of play it cool. And then I got another clarification, which is like so interesting, because even though this is like the Judgment card and the King of Cups, you in this particular deck they are also represented as a like a feminine energy and the masculine energy. And they look, they are both deep in their thoughts, they are both wishing upon the spirit, like waiting for the enlightenment, because there's a lot of light here. So they are both kind of like, and it gives me, I'm going to read it the way I feel it. So it gives me the vibe that you're both kind of waiting for a sign to come forward with this delayed communication, because that communication is very much overdue and delayed. And there might have been some interference from the third parties, but not necessarily. Those could be also the group of friends who are kind of giving maybe the advice, influence, but it also can be delayed communication about how much fun, joy you have towards each other, with each other. I don't think that neither of you, to be honest, is communicating that to one another. You both are like wishing, like, oh, I wish she would come forward. Oh, I wish he would come forward. And you're like, you're meditating, he's meditating, you're deep in his thoughts, he's deep in his thoughts, you're deep in his thoughts. And it's like very much gives me this kind of vibe. Then then confirmation for you, like this work, this like systematic, consistent, I think it would be better to say consistent, step by step, very repeatable work. You're being called to bring there your joy, your passion and into those everyday steps that might sound and might feel a little bit daunting, but no such thing. You can make it fun, and you're being called because that's your passion. So this is like another confirmation that if you're doing different things, you are definitely being called to bring your passion, your joy, um, your magnetic energy of this Queen of Wands into whatever pursuit you are doing now, because your blessings are on the way. This Nine of Pentacles, it will bring you a lot of um financial gains and stability. Look, all of the blessings are like coming your way, but here in particularly financial stability. And there's another reminder for you: just let go everything that was in the past, like finish that transformation, don't resist it. Let go of the like old structures, old ideas, old ways of thinking, just focus on this step by step repeatable action plan, action, like what action you can take every day, and keep on doing this again and again and again, and study and go deeper, and it's going to bring you a lot of joy and confirmation that it is just a wise investment for you. I was kind of, me, I kind of like the push the boundaries with them, so I was like asking them twice, like I know this is like the judgment card, somebody's calling the judgment upon it, like this is maybe the judgment to get this information about feelings of this King of Cups, who's very deep in his thoughts and very deep, um and very much delaying to come forward. But it's not only about him, because you, my love, you are also deep in your thoughts delaying. And I was like, well, how do you like give me the confirmation? How should I read it? So I got this hangman from the other deck in reverse. This is like Taslim, because this is the Sufi deck tarot. So they're called a little bit differently. And look, he's like upside down. So somebody's delaying. It's again confirmation for this delay. Somebody's delaying to come forward. And again, look at the symbolism at this card. He still is deep in his thoughts. And then look, another Eight of Coins. So focus on this work. And also it kind of gives me the vibe of like, yeah, build relationship with the same like consistent action. It's like Rome hasn't built in a day, and a good relationship hasn't been built in a day. Maybe you're used to being like loved bomb by your previous maybe narcissistic partners, or maybe some other relationship that you've been to, and this relationship, building this relationship feels so much different, and it's so much different to all of the advice you might be seeing online. It doesn't, like, you cannot put any rigid framework from whoever content creator you have heard so far, and you're being called, yes, this relationship is different. It requires work and requires the same dedication as you're putting here towards your work. So that's why I'm talking about like like two dimensions of this reading, because it's from one side, it's again confirmation: keep on working on your business, on your professional life, or whatever you're doing in your project. It will bring you gains, trust it. And again, treat your relationship with the same approach. It's a step by step process. There's no need to hurry it. And like, instead of just like thinking and wishing upon the stars and calling the judgment, calling the divine, help me, you just keep on working and making a small progress every day. That's what it is. It's a progress every day. Because why? Because it's a balance. 1111, it's a new beginning. Again, it's a beginning. It's to balance the scales of equal give and receive. It's to balance the scales in the relationship, in your professional life. This is what you deserve. This is your judgment that you've been calling upon. And rest assured that you're the strong, because this is the Kuvat, it's a strength card. But again, number 8, it's a sign of abundance. We have 888 in this reading because we have two 8 of coins and this strength card with another 8, as if you needed another confirmation. You can tame the lion by just being you. You don't have to do there anymore, like give it a time, so to speak. And then comes the goddesses. And the goddesses tell you like gratitude, attitude of gratitude. Swap expectations to appreciation. So appreciate and feel grateful. And I'm again, you see, there's a butterflies. So that's a strong transformation symbol here in this particular reading, in this card. So just be grateful for the transformation and for everything that's coming your way. That's definitely always, if you're getting anxious, if you're getting stressed, just focus on working, focus on those steps every day. The same with the relationship. You just in the relationship is just let him do the okay let him do the work in the relationship, and you just be. That's a bit different for you. You focus on your passion project, on your business, on your professional, on improving your skills, on learning, and feel grateful. Be grateful for every single little step that you receive, but also be grateful for the transformation that you're going through. Do it with grace. Accept with grace everything that's coming your way. The angel of grace is, as you say, Archangel Haniel. She's with you all the time, every step of the way. So be gracious and stay calm. Whatever comes, stay calm. Love you.